Welcome, dear friend, to TERAFLORA Studio, a corner of calm where discarded things bloom again and forgotten objects find new life. Here, we believe that beauty does not need to be bought, but rediscovered. A broken cup, a branch fallen to the ground, a jar left empty in the kitchen. Each one can carry a story. Each one can be transformed into something gentle, purposeful, and alive. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the hush of a winter afternoon. The world outside is still, but within your home, soft lights glow, plants breathe quietly, and nature whispers through the smallest details. This is the spirit of our work, to show that creativity is not about perfection, but about presence. With a little imagination, moss can become a carpet of magic, pine cones turn into lanterns of memory, and glass jars cradle entire forests within their walls. Every creation we share is more than decoration. It is a reminder that life always finds a way to return, that even what is broken can shine again, and that with your own hands, you can craft warmth that feels both personal and timeless. Before we begin this journey together, there is something I must say clearly. This content has been thoughtfully composed with the assistance of artificial intelligence. It is crafted with care to inspire you, but it is also a product of modern tools that help us weave these stories. If this vision speaks to you, if you long to make your home a little greener, a little softer, a little more magical, then I invite you to stay with us. Subscribe to TERAFLORA Studio and let us grow together one small transformation at a time. When we pause and look closely, even the simplest household objects whisper stories waiting to be retold. That old teapot tucked away in a dusty cabinet, the chipped cup once held with care, the pan that served countless meals, all of them carry a kind of quiet memory. In the rhythm of winter, when the world slows and we gather warmth indoors, these forgotten vessels find a chance to bloom again. Imagine lifting a porcelain teapot that no longer pours tea. Its surface cracked, its handle a little worn, but instead of loss, there is opportunity. Fill its hollow with soil and tuck a small succulent inside. Suddenly, life springs from what once seemed broken. Moss drapes gently over the rim, pine cones rest nearby, and together they form a miniature story of resilience. In another corner, terracotta pots wear winter clothes. Sweaters, once wrapped around shoulders, now embrace roots and soil. Their knitted textures, cables and braids, give comfort not only to the plants but also to the eyes that see them. Herbs rise from the top, parsley, rosemary, mint, carrying fragrance into the air, reminding us that nourishment comes not only from the kitchen, but also from the care we give to the smallest greens. On a wooden table, mismatched planters gather like old friends. A rusty pan holds moss and bulbs, waiting for spring to push through. A cracked teacup cradles ferns, its golden crack catching light like a secret smile. And a kettle, once filled with boiling water, now brims with fresh mint that spills playfully from its spout. These objects no longer perform their original tasks, but they have not lost their meaning. Instead, they have transformed into keepers of green vessels of life. There is poetry in this act. It tells us that nothing truly ends. It only shifts, adapts, and finds a new form of beauty. By reimagining, we honor memory and create freshness all at once. These upcycled planters are more than decoration. They are proof that creativity lives in the everyday, that with patience and imagination, even the smallest corner of a home can feel alive. So as winter wraps the world in stillness, gather your forgotten pots, kettles, and cups. Let them carry life once more. For in their transformation, they remind us, beauty is not found in perfection, but in presence, in giving, and in the courage to bloom again. There is a certain kind of magic that only glass can hold. When you take something as ordinary as a mason jar and fill it with life, the world inside becomes its own universe. A winter fairy garden captured in the palm of your hands. Picture a cold afternoon where the windows